Hello everyone, my name is Daria, welcome back to my channel. And me and my trusty fan are back today to react to the Bridgerton spin-off, you guys. It is Bridgerton season yet again. It is that time of year. For anyone who's new to my channel, I have a bunch of videos where I watch and react to Bridgerton season 2. If there's anything you need to know about me, it's that I am a Anthony shipper first and foremost and a human second. But I am wondering if that might change from what I've heard about this spin-off. Full disclosure, I have seen the first episode. I have a bit of a tradition going with a close friend of mine. Anytime a new show comes out, we will watch the first episode together pretty much the moment it drops. So you're not gonna get like totally raw reactions from me this time around, but hopefully they're entertaining enough to satiate you guys. Now, when it comes to general reactions to this season, what I'm seeing from friends, what I'm sort of seeing online, although I'm not seeing much, I'm being very purposeful in, staying away from spoilers, but the general consensus is that this show is painful. Everybody is coming to my inboxes, my direct messages, and telling me that this show hurt them. And I can kind of guess why. I mean, knowing where King George and Queen Charlotte end up in the official, present Bridgerton timeline, I assume that we might see some inklings of King George's mental health issues show up in this show. I don't know. All I know is that he has a secret. That's what all the trailers have been saying. So I really don't know what to expect from this show. I'm really not looking forward to crying again on the internet. I think I did that enough with Bridgerton season 2. Oh my god. Fuck. They're so happy. Oh no. It's happening. I'm just gonna sit here and cry for a little bit if that's okay. It's just so beautiful. I feel so stupid. This is so stupid. Another thing that I've heard quite frequently from people is that Charlotte and George have really great chemistry and maybe even enough chemistry to rival Kate and Anthony, which is, a big ask. Like, a lot of my friends who are just as obsessed with Anthony, are telling me that they just really love George and Charlotte, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm intrigued. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first episode of the Queen Charlotte spinoff for the second time. Every time I see this girl, I am just, floored by the Bridgerton casting department and how, spot on she looks. It's insane to me. All the way down to them putting the beauty marks on her, hats off, truly. Ah, yes. A man signing away a woman's life. We love to see it. A very appropriate reaction. Very appropriate.
I am wearing Lyonnais silk encrusted with Indian sapphires, working with overlay of 200-year-old lace. And because I must arrive on display, I am forced into a ludicrous gown, so stylish that if I move too much, I might be sliced and stabbed to death by my undergarments. Oh, how joyful it is to be a lady.
Me when the underwire comes out of my bra and starts poking me.
Turn the carriage around. I am not doing this.
I signed the betrothal contract. You are doing this.
No.
The contract! Ooh!
I know I should have taken a firmer hand with you when Mama and Papa died, so I take full responsibility for the fact that you are now exceedingly headstrong and mistakenly think you can make decisions. You cannot. I am in charge.
This coldest time of year has become that much colder with the sad news of the death of the Princess Royal.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, it's just her lips are so blue.
Died in childbirth along with her baby.
Not the squeak.
Sorrows.
I don't know why I thought this way, but I was so sure that Lady Whistledown wouldn't be in this show because it was about Queen Charlotte. And I somehow didn't take into account that there's also this present timeline, so obviously she's around. But now I'm just trying to figure out when exactly all this stuff is taking place. At what point past season 2 is this stuff happening? Is it right after the end of season 2? Is it a few months later? Is it right before season 3 picks up? I don't know. I assume that I'll find out. This scene made me so uncomfortable when I was watching it. I could not keep the grimace off my face. Ooh, yikes.
You have good hips. You will make lots of babies.
Good God. I have to say that, like, misogyny is always kind of a factor in Bridgerton, but, like, I don't think it's ever been displayed quite so, like, clearly and, like, in your face as in these, like, first 10 minutes where you see Charlotte be, like, given over to the royal family via a contract that her brother signed and now being, like, inspected like she's some kind of broodmare. Like, it's so... Ugh, it's bad. Like, it's gross.
She is very brown.
I did say she had more blood, Mum.
You did not say she would be that brown.
But I did.
The way I fell out of my fucking chair when I saw this. My friend and I were on FaceTime and both of us just, like, looked at each other like... Because we were both questioning, like, are they gonna bring up the fact that in the lore of Bridgerton, Charlotte and George's marriage, like, established a new, like, racial hierarchy or, you know, integrated society in, like, the Bridgerton universe. And, like, the way that all of them, especially the men, are just, like, clutching their pearls, holding on to their, like, gray-white wigs, like, in shock. Oh my God, is this it? Is this the scene? Oh no, it is. I don't want to see it again. This is the one thing I really don't... Ugh! When I tell you that I was flabbergasted, I was befuddled, confused, I was bamboozled, hoodwinked. I was so shocked. And you know what gets me? What gets me? I know we haven't seen her husband's face yet. I think we saw, like, some glimpses of him in a trailer, and I was so sure that that was her father. I was sitting here, my delusional ass, being like, oh, we're gonna see, you know, Lady Danbury fall in love and meet her, you know, future husband, and, you know, she talked in season 1 about how she loved and lost, and we're gonna see that. It turns out, the old man I thought was her fucking father is her husband. I pray to God that this is the first and last time I ever have to see such a scene. Like, I just... No.
You have been invited to the royal wedding.
Oh, have you gone mad?
It is true. An invitation is...
She is so stunning. Like, it's personally offensive to me how beautiful she is. Like, look at her! I was so confused when I watched this because I was like, why would they put her in this dress? Like, are they gonna put her in that dress to, like, meet George beforehand? And then I realized, oh no, that's her wedding dress. That bland-ass dress. Like, she walked into the palace wearing a more beautiful gown. Like, terrible. Terrible. I know I've already seen this in, like, sneak previews, and, like, I watched it again, but, I'm so excited!
Hello, my lady. Are you in need of assistance of some kind?
I'm a lady in distress. You refuse to help a lady in distress.
I refuse when that lady in distress is trying to go over a wall so that she does not have to marry me.
Hold on, I'm calm. I'm totally fine.
Your Majesty.
Oh my God! I can't be doing with, like, hand touches and period dramas. Like, it's too much.
Please accept my apology. If I had known that you were you.
You would have what? Not told me that you were trying to escape?
Well, yes, I mean...
I can't. I just snorted! Oh my God! It's embarrassing!
I do not know you.
I do not know you either. Except that you are terrible at climbing a wall.
You try climbing a wall in all of these garments.
It's insane! It's insane behavior! Stop.
No one
Stop.
told me you would be this beautiful. You may be too beautiful to marry me. People will talk. Given I'm a troll.
Your Majesty.
Ah! You don't understand. I'm a grown woman. A grown woman of 24 years of age, nearly 25. I should not fold this easily. The way my friend and I were on that FaceTime call thinking, oh yeah, you know, it might take us some time to warm up to George and Charlotte. That, you know, they'll probably be cute, you know, immediately we were taken in. Immediately this man had us by the throat. It was embarrassing. It was pathetic. I feel like I shouldn't even post this online. I don't know if I've said this before in my channel, but when it comes to a romantic male lead, especially in a period drama, he only really needs to know how to do one thing well. And if he knows how to do this one thing well, then 70% of his job is done for him. And that thing is knowing how to look at his love interest well. And let me just say that this man, I don't know his name, has been going to the Jonathan Bailey Anthony Bridgerton Academy of How to Look at Your Love Interest, because what the hell? What the hell? Like, the contagious smile, the loving adoration, like, it's insane. And she just met him. When will it be my turn? When will it be my turn?
You do not know me. What do you want to know?
Well, that is quite,
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
She can't even talk! Girl, same.
Most of all, I like science.
Science.
Chemistry, physics, and botany, especially astronomy. Stars in the heavens. I'm quite the farmer. Probably would be a farmer if I were not.
No, her smile is so cute too. You can tell she's really, like, charmed and really likes him.
You have arrived at the most opportune moment. Charlotte was just deciding whether or not she wanted to marry.
Charlotte is overjoyed to be
No, she's still deciding.
Oh, that was the hottest thing he said so far.
The choice is entirely up to her.
Look away. I'm embarrassed. This look. I didn't know this was her wedding look from the trailers, but, like, now that I know, it was perfection. Like, the hair, the crown, the jewels, the intricacy and details on the dress, like, it... Oh, she looks so gorgeous. And he kind of looks like the footman, but, you know. She's gorgeous, too! Oh my gosh! The girl in the front? Everybody in the show is beautiful. I'm just I can't look, no. I'm not looking at his face. The way I have to, like, actively remind my brain that this man is an imperialist. I cannot! I have to, like, force myself to remember. Whew. Oh, first kiss! Oh, they're so sweet. Yay! I'll clap too. Yay! Oh, she looks good. I don't know how to feel about. I got my eye on her. I hate him for looking at her like that. I hate you guys. Cute ass motherfuckers. The lingering touch of the hands. You guys know. It always gets me. Ah! The iconic besties meet for the first time.
I'm Lady Agatha Danbury. I'm to be on your court.
And we shall be great friends.
If I really had you breaking, so if I'm taken, I ain't ever gonna shut you out. I'm not even gonna attempt those high notes.
This is our house. George.
It is your house.
The way the song cuts out the second he says that.
So you shall live in Kew,
Yes.
and I shall live here?
Yes.
It is
The second this happened, I was like so shocked. I felt like so astounded when this happened. Like, I was so shocked because, like, the entire episode, you're just watching him be the sweetest, cutest, most attentive. Like, he was straight love bombing her, bitch. And me too. And we fell for it, me and her. And then he just shows up here and starts acting like a little dick. Like, I'm not looking forward to seeing this again. I'm really not.
Do we not spend this night together? My governor said that is what happens on a wedding night.
Fine. I shall stay.
George.
I said I shall stay. Are you coming?
The way he said that, so passive-aggressive. It's so bad.
George, this is how it is to be. This is our marriage, you there and me here.
Yes.
Why?
I am not going to debate this with
I
you.
merely want to understand. You need to at least tell.
I do not need to do anything. I decide. I have decided I am your king.
No, it's bad. It's flashing me back to her brother in the carriage.
Forgive me, your majesty.
Charlotte.
Don't say Charlotte! You pushed her to do that! You fucked up.
I am fine.
Yes, your majesty.
Need not follow me.
But I shall, your majesty.
Stop calling me your majesty.
You are the queen of Great Britain and Ireland, your majesty. I cannot call you anything
Well
else.
then stop following me.
I cannot do that, your majesty.
As your queen, I order you to stop following me.
It is my sworn duty to take care of you, your majesty, at all times.
I do not want you here.
Yikes.
I hope in time you will become used to me, your majesty.
She will. You're gonna be her bestie.
Hello, my children.
So many kids.
No sexual innuendo makes an impression upon your sisters.
I wish it did,
that they might get ideas to marry and start fornicating.
Mother.
Perhaps then
My
I might
God.
have legitimate grandbabies. Instead, virgins to the left of me, whores to the right.
Icon!
Dearest, I explained everything to you. I drew you pictures. You are doing it correctly.
She probably gave them better sex ed than some kids get in the US, to be honest.
The throne is dead.
Sorrows.
Sorrows, prayers. Your father and I made 15 royal babies all by ourselves.
Insanity.
I do not see why the whole lot of you cannot make just one.
I feel like, at least I'm picking up, that she's so desperate to have an heir because she wants her husband's line to continue. Like, she wants a piece of him to live on because I think especially now she's so fearful of him dying. Like, I don't think I included it, but in the beginning of the episode, she was like so sure that the doctor was coming with news that George had passed. So I think she's just very aware of like preserving his legacy, which is why she wants a royal baby. He's not gonna show up for dinner? What the hell? I'm actually starting to get mad at him now. And it must be so humiliating to have everybody like witness that like your new husband isn't like, doesn't even want to spend time with you, doesn't even want to be in your company. And of course all the pressure gets put on her being the woman.
There are some very special joys well worth waiting for.
Oh. Wait, whose baby is that? Whose baby is it? It's not that I don't want Anthony to have children, I do, but like we were deprived at the end of the last season and really throughout all of season 2 of like pure fluff domestic Anthony. Like I just want them to be happy. I want them to have time without having kids. I also really want to see Kate pregnant. And more importantly, I want to see Anthony while Kate is pregnant. Like that man is going to be a mess. Fawning over her, freaking out over her. Like I want to see it so bad. So I really hope that's not their kid. Ooh, girl. Are we about to... Oh, we are! Okay. Get it, Brimsley?
It was he who refused to consummate the marriage.
She could have seduced him.
She is a lady, pure and well-bred.
What? They're arguing about Charlotte and George not having sex while having sex? Oh. They're very dedicated employees.
Something wrong with his bitch.
That is beyond the pale.
I am asking.
Okay, Brimsley.
George, what have I done wrong? What mistake did I make?
You made no mistake.
Did I say something to offend you?
No.
Did I do something to offend you?
No,
Then
Charlotte.
what is it? What is so wrong with me?
Do not become unreasonable.
George, I thought you were visiting a brothel.
Same.
I have been stuck in that stuffy house, being changed like a doll 3 times a day with nowhere to go, no one to talk to, and nothing to do.
You're the queen. You can do whatever you like.
Except spend time with my husband.
Come now, Charlotte.
George!
Ooh.
I do not understand what you complain about.
Sir, you are digging yourself a hole so fast and so deep.
I am 7 and 10 years old, and...
Huh? She's 17? I mean, I know that that's when people got married at that time, but I thought we were taking some liberties. You guys didn't want to take any liberties with her age? And also, George is being a bit of a dick. Like, I don't like this attitude as if everything's fine and he doesn't know why she's being so irrationally angry. God damn it, George. The 180 you have done.
I do not know a single soul here except for you. And you prefer the sky to me.
I do not want to fight.
I want to fight with you. Fight with me. Fight for me.
Go home!
That is such a good line. Dude, listen to what she's saying. Again? No. I don't know if they're putting it in there as some kind of joke, because it's not really funny. It's uncomfortable to watch. She's not enjoying it. I think you could even argue that this is marital rape. Why am I watching this? What the fuck?
The king has sent you a gift. It is waiting in the foyer. And there is a note, man.
I never want you to feel alone. Well, then maybe you should come around sometime.
Show me the gift.
Oh, she's so excited.
That is the gift from the king, Your Majesty.
But what is it?
I think it is a dog, Your Majesty.
It's so cute.
That is a deformed bunny.
Oh no! Oh my god, she hates it! Wait, but I kind of love this because we see, obviously, in future scenes that she has a bunch of Pomeranians. So, obviously, this, like, first gift from the king, this first dog, evolved into a love of those dogs, probably because of her love for George. Wait, that's so cute! I love how, because we know, like, where they're gonna end up, the story can kind of, like, work its way backwards and, like, show us, like, where these moments, rituals, and, like, traditions in their relationship come from. I just think that's, like, a really special thing that you get when you are writing a prequel.
Your Majesty,
Ooh.
you did have a wedding night? My God, you did consummate. You do know what I mean when I say consummate. Let us sink your brim sleeves. We will require drawing paper and charcoal.
Oh! Okay.
How many times does he insert it? As many times as necessary.
Oh no! So, Lady Danbury drew her pictures to explain to her what sex is. And then years later, Queen Charlotte did the same for her kids. Again? This is actually a joke. I feel like these scenes are definitely meant to come off as comedic due to, like, the music in the background. It's not funny. It's not funny. Like, this poor girl. What the hell? Pisses me off. When does he die? When does he die? I refuse to believe that I'm going to spend this entire season watching her like this.
You have a great many children. Yes, I suppose I do. I have a great many children.
As your Majesty decides.
You have had 2 weddings in 2 years. How do you do it? Do what?
I've got hot kids, and they attract hot people.
It helps if they are in love.
Love.
Yes, love.
Thinking about Canthony. I'm thinking about them.
Marriage is a duty, not a pleasure.
But it can be such a pleasure.
Wait, hold on. So in season 2, Lady Danbury said, I am a widow, I have loved and I have lost. She's obviously not talking about her fucking husband. So that leads me to assume that either he's gonna die very soon, fingers crossed, knock on wood, or she's gonna have an affair. And that's gonna be, like, the love that she lost. Either way, I'm here for it.
What is wrong with your man?
Ooh.
What is keeping him from her bed?
You worry about your own side of the world.
Ooh. I think it's interesting that, like, these two are arguing because they're, like, so protective of their own, like, royal. There's something very fascinating about that.
You met with Her Majesty. I did. I am asking you to elaborate. What was this tea about, girl?
Girl!
This tea. You are being purposely obstructive, Agatha, and I will not have it.
Yes, remind her.
Lady Danbury. That is my title, Your Highness.
Exactly.
The one you were kind enough to bestow upon me.
I need a trusted ear. Do you understand?
I do.
Well then.
She's about to be a double agent?
When a title is bestowed, it comes with income and land, an estate. Without those things, a title is simply a title. We all have needs.
She's about to bargain and blackmail to get that house, isn't she? I love her. Oh shit! What does this mean? I feel like I should be happy that he's there, but I'm like, why the fuck is he there?
Hello, Charlotte.
What changed?
Charlotte, if you'll just give me a chance. Charlotte, stop walking this instant.
He needs to stop giving her orders.
Give me just one evening of your time. Allow me to show you where my mind has been. Might not make you forgive me, but it might make you hate me a little bit less.
See, now they're gonna do something super cute and I'm gonna be back on their side. I hate this. It better be really freaking cute.
Oh my word, what is that?
That is Venus.
Venus? The planet Venus. I am staring at Venus.
You are. I've been studying it.
Well, George, it is beautiful.
It is.
I hate them. I just hate it because, like, it's so textbook. A girl says something is beautiful, typically the sky, and then the guy looks at her and is like, it is beautiful. Like, it's such a tried and true trope, and it gets me every fucking time. See, I knew they were gonna do something cute, and I was gonna fall for it, and it happened. Not even a minute later, it happened.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, well, I do not forgive you. Yet.
Yeah.
No, the look. They're so cute. I hate them. I hate them. No. His face.
It almost does not quite count as a wedding night. Because we did not actually have the night party.
What's about to happen? What's gonna happen? Where's my fan, y'all? Where's my fan? Okay. Okay. You know, kudos to the Bridgerton casting department and, like, chemistry department, like, whoever is making these decisions. They hit it out of the park every time. Now the two of them can rest easy. All that hard work paid off.
You like a refreshment after your travel?
I would. Thank you.
Okay! They deserve it.
You are breathtaking.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna stay calm.
It has 1,000 tiny buttons.
I'm very good with buttons.
Ooh. The lack of music, I'm just like, so, it's too intimate.
I do not like the part where my head hits the wall over and over again.
No.
Is there a way to avoid that?
Yes, there's a way to avoid that.
Okay. Okay! He left. This man is about to piss me off yet again. He left. He better not have left. He better have gone to go get, like, breakfast or something. No, she looks so happy.
Your marriage is palace business. Your marriage is parliament business. Your marriage is the business of this country. This cannot go wrong. The
You
crown...
told me I had to wed for the crown. I did. You told me to charm her to make it easier for the crown. I have done my best. You told me I could not let her know me because I must protect the secrets of the crown. I have not. You told me to bed her. I have done so. I understand.
No! Oh, no. Baby girl.
I shall have my breakfast now. There is no need to wait for the king.
The Queen is at breakfast in the dining room, if you would like to join her. Shall I send for the doctor, Your Majesty?
No. I'm fine.
Is he sick?
I do not need you.
Oh no, it's a panic attack. I've been there, boy. I have been there. Oh, no. Okay, so those were the first 2 episodes of the Queen Charlotte spinoff, which means that I'm officially a third of the way through the season. I am still trying to come to grips with the fact that it's only 6 episodes, although that last episode is, you know, movie length. So a few things left to say that I feel like I've already, you know, said before, but I'll hammer home now. Charlotte and George have a really great chemistry, even though there's lots of, like, angst and turmoil, and there was that whole, like, section where I was pissed at George. I do enjoy, like, seeing their relationship. I think that they are able to play, like, the argument side of things, like, the more angsty, difficult scenes, and also, like, sweeter ones, both of them, like, really well. I really love the actress who plays Lady Danbury. That conversation that she had with the Queen in the room, I think that you saw, like, inklings of, like, her older self, like, where that, like, fire and tenacity comes from. I also really like that they have marked the difference between past and present in, like, color changes, because it would be obvious to us, you know, what's the past, what's the present with the older and younger actors, but I think showing that for Queen Charlotte, her life now is muted and duller without her husband by her side, and she also comes off way more, like, stoic and in charge and, like, very sarcastic, whereas I feel like the younger Charlotte is more emotional and sensitive. Brimsley and his guy, I can't remember if we found out his name, but what I like so much about their relationship is that it's very much informed and influenced by how they feel about Charlotte and George. Like, Brimsley is obviously very protective of Charlotte, and it seems like the other guy is very protective of George, especially there at the end. He's like, I won't tell Charlotte anything. I like that, and I like seeing how it impacts the relationship between the two of them, even though they obviously do really like each other. When it comes to the Queen, I don't know how to feel about her quite yet. I feel like maybe as the season progresses, I'll get to know her more, because right now I just feel like annoyance. Like, I don't particularly like her. But let me just say that if there's one thing Michelle Farley is gonna do, it is play a matriarch well. And she's done it again. I've heard from a lot of people that episodes 3 and 4 start to get pretty intense, especially episode 4. I've heard some things about episode 4, some content warnings. I'm a little bit worried about that episode. But beside those like content warnings, I don't really know anything else about this season, this show, what's gonna happen. So please, if you're going to leave a comment, just keep the discussion to these 2 episodes. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to find me anywhere else, all of my links will be down below. I love you all so very dearly. I'm so happy to be back with my Bridgerton content, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!